Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? I hope so. You are doing very well. I'm from Abi Public School and College Khanewal, class 8, subject Computer Science, week 9, online. This is our online sport program. Topic expansion slot and cards. Teacher Miss Rubna Kessler. Now, students, first of all, take a recap of today's lesson. What do you know about volatile and non-volatile? Okay, volatile memory is the memory that needs to continuous power supply. But on the other hand, non-volatile is such type of memory that are not need to be continuous power supply. Is the example of volatile memory is RAM and non-volatile memory is ROM. And as well as our, our secondary storage devices are also the non-volatile memory. Because when the power supply cut off, the data remain in the memory chip if the power supply is cut off. Okay, now student move towards the today's topic. Today's topic is the expansion card, slots and cards. First of all, I discussed with you people about the expansion card. What is expansion card? And what does expansion cards mean? An expansion card is an electronic card board. This is also called the electronic card or board that is used to add extra functionality to our computer. It's when we use expansion cards or an electronic card or board. Because of this, why we use this to is used to add the extra functionality to our computer. Expansion cards contain edge connectors that are used to create an electronic link between motherboard and card. Means our expansion card are mounted on the motherboard, thus enabling these two to communicate. Expansion card are also known as add-on card or interface card. Means expansion card is also known as add-on card or interface card. Now, expansion slot. What is the expansion slot? An expansion slot is a socket on the motherboard that is used to insert an expansion card. Means our expansion card are inserted on the expansion slot or circuit, which provides additional features to our computers such as video, sound, advanced graphics, Ethernet, or memory. Our memory chips, RAM, ROM, are also inserted on the expansions. The expansion card has an edge connector that fits preciously into the expansion slot as well as a row of contact that is designed to establish an connections between the motherboard and the electronics on the card, which are mostly integrated circuits. Depending on the form factors on the case and motherboard. A computer system generally can have anywhere from 1 to 7 expansion slots. Means 1 or 2 7 expansion slots are on the motherboard. Now students, here I discuss about the different types of expansion cards that are available in the market. A sound card, video card, network card, USB card, firewire card, storage card, modem card, and TV tuner card. The expansion slot. Students, here the image of the expansion slot is the slot. These slots are on the motherboard, this socket where the circuit board or the adapter card can be inserted into the motherboard. Means these are the socket where we circuit board or the adapter card can be inserted on these sockets. These are called the expansion slots. Engineer techniques for adding capabilities to our computers, to our computers, PCI or ISA. These are the type of the expansion slot. Expansion card. Students see, this is the expansion card, and these expansion cards are inserted on the expansion slot. Plug into an expansion slot used to add new devices. When we want to add new devices, then we are inserted on the motherboard. Our expansion slot are there. Then we easily add new devices or capabilities to our computer. Cards may come in one of the sizes designed to match standard slot dimension. Now, students, here in the previous lesson I discussed about the RAM chip. Previously I discussed you. Now, students, here is the image of the RAM slot. And this RAM slot is on the motherboard, and we are easily inserted our RAM semiconductor chip over there. The slot where the computer memory RAM is placed on the computer's motherboard. Now, students, I move towards the ports and connectors. A port is the point which a peripheral attached to a system unit so that the peripheral can send data to or receive information from the computer. Means a port is a point which are peripheral different devices attached to our system unit. Okay. Ports have different types of connectors. A connector joins the cables attached to a peripheral. On one end of the cable attached to the connectors on the system unit, and the other end of the cable attached to a connector on the peripheral. One end is attached to the connector on the system unit, and the other end of the cable attached to a connector on the peripheral. Now here are image of different ports and connectors. This is the serial port. Serial port used to connect a modem, data transmission terminal, or other serial devices via it's quite a slow speed serial interface, transmitting data a bit at a time. Here is a parallel port. So socket on computer used to connect a printer on other peripheral devices, transferring information more than one bit. This serial on the serial port only one bit, but the parallel port more than one bit at a time, depending as an alternative to the slow speed serial port can transfer 8 bit of data, means 1 byte simultaneously through 8 separate lines in a single cable. Now, this is most commonly nowadays USB port, where we are attach our USB devices, USB or external storage media. Now USB port can connect up to 127 different peripherals together with a single connector. Transfer data to a speed of 12 megabits per second. This is the data transferring data speed are 12 megabits per second, replacing the serial and peripheral ports on the PC. At least 4 USB ports are standard on every computer. Is every computer having 4 USB serial ports? Now sound. Here is the sound port. You attach the mic or another means your means speakers also attached. This is your sound card. Now students, it's time to take a recap of today's lesson. There is a sound port. This is your RAM slot, sound card, and this is your USB port. Where USB storage media are attached on other series, keyboard or printer or other USB connecting devices are also attached over there. Now students, it's time to assign, given some assignment. Dear student, visit the following links. Students, after watching the above videos, you write 2 or 3 lines about the difference between RAM and ROM. You write the difference between RAM and ROM on the loose sheets. Write the answer of the following question. What do you think why cache memory is faster than ROM and RAM? You write the reason. And if we remove the ports, when what will be happen with the system unit? If we are removing ports on our system unit, then what will be happen? Exercise at the end of the chapter, relevant question answer that are relate to the about the cache and our storage devices. Also prepare. Now students, I hope so you enjoy today's lesson. Allah Hafiz, take care.